Hey, what's going on, collectors? Jim here with another figure review, and tonight let's take a look at the Funko Stranger Things Demogorgon. This is pretty neat. I do like what they're doing with these packaging. It does make a really nice piece for, if you're a mint on box collector. I'm guessing this is kind of like what Funko did with their reaction figures, which I didn't really like. I like the movies and the themes that they were doing those with. It really enticed you to buy it, but getting such a small figure that didn't really have a lot of articulation and not really much paint or detail, it seems like they're stepping their game up, because this guy looks like he's got some articulation on him and he looks pretty cool. So the packaging does have your Stranger Things up here. It says collectible action figure. It does have the name of the character here, and he is placed behind the bubble. On the back, it does show you some of the other characters you can pick up from the Stranger Things. So you got Will, Lucas, Dustin, Eleven, and Mike. And I'm guessing that all of these are going to have that same kind of articulation. And it's got the Netflix, Kellogg's, and the Funko. But that is the packaging. Let's go ahead and pop this out and take a closer look. Okay, and here he is all out of the packaging. This thing's pretty cool, but I will say you probably are going to want to keep it in packaging just because it is a really nice package, and he's got really loose joints and just falls over so easily. Like these joints right here, his ankle joints, are really loose, so he does have a hard time standing up. You just kind of got to balance him just right, and it just wants to, the weight of the rest of them wants to buckle. Could just be mine. Maybe mine's just really loose. But I'm taking a closer look at the Demogorgon. I mean, this is a pretty neat little figure, man. Look at this gnarly head he's got. Really, I mean, for these little Funko, 3-inch, 4-inch figures, it's got some nice little detail in it. I do like how it looks and how they painted it to make it look really cool. And I like how they added these kind of ridges going around the side. Not a whole lot going on in the middle, basically just black. But we do get a little bit of, shading coming out to this red color. It does look pretty neat. And there is a bunch of sculpt, going all throughout this guy. Again, on the back, it just looks really cool, I will say. In the front, he's got really nice sculpt going on his, on his neck and on his ribs and everything, and his stomach. Really cool. And there is like a little bit of shading going on all throughout the figure, just to kind of fill in some of the lines, so it's not just straight white, but they kind of have this really dark, I don't know if it's like pink or brown, kind of mixed all throughout this guy. He does have a couple peg holes at the bottom, so that could be convenient for standing this guy up, but mine's just really loose. And let's measure him out to see. He is, oops, got the ruler upside down. I was like 8 inches, what the hell? He is pretty much 4.5 inches to the top, to like this part of his head. So I guess he's pretty much sticking in with that, 4-inch line that Funko's been doing with these figures. Now, this does have a little bit of articulation in it. It is basically a ball joint, so I do like that hopefully they're doing that with all of their figures, but it is on a ball joint, so you get, a little bit of up and down. You do have swivel, and you do even get, tilt, so you get a little bit of play on that ball, so that's cool. I do like that they're doing that. Looks like they kind of have a swivel hinge going on for the arms, so that is cool. So they will go out pretty much almost horizontal. All the way around. It will bend out though, just because of the way that the sculpt of his shoulders are. You do have just a single hinge at the elbow, but it gives you, better than 90 degrees. Looks like you just have a hinge for the wrist. So that is it for that. This looks like a cut, but maybe mine's just really stuck. I don't think it is though. I think it's just the way that it's sculpted, but that's really disappointing, because that looks like that could be a cup, and they should have added a little, double ball peg there, so you could at least twist that around. It looks like as far as his legs, it's just swivel, so I mean, or rotation, you just get forward and back. You do have a single bend at the knee. That's not as good as the elbow, but you get, that much. And then again, you have a hinge down here, but the way it's sculpted, it's only just hinged to go forward for whatever reason. And like I said, this is really, really loose online, so it's just really tough to get him to stand. Well, of course he stands now in front of the camera, but like I said, it's already starting to kind of buckle in on itself. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a pretty neat little figure. I mean, I hope they continue to do this with the rest of their figures, because, you know, that would entice me to buy them, even though I'm not really too fond of these small figures. I'd rather, you know, 6-inch and above kind of thing. But it does make a cool piece, and I like that they're adding more articulation. I like that they're adding more detail to the figures. But yeah, guys, that was a look, and I did try to carefully as I could cut around here so I could easily throw him back in here. I say that, but yeah, there we go. So I can easily throw him back in here, so I still have him too, because it does look good on the card. But yeah, guys, that was a look at the Stranger Things Demogorgon action figure from Funko. That's the review. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next review. Take care.